Salute. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I'm your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording, also known as the voice of the streets. How y'all doing out there? Also known as your boy, Francis MH, the most hated, the MC, the most controversial. What's popping out there, peoples? How y'all doing? As you can see, we are still in East New York. Y'all see the title, my story of black knowledge out of East New York. Oh, man, we in East New York, son. They going crazy in East New York. The big homie Tut home. Welcome home to Tut. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is my guy. Knowledge was one of Tut little mans out there when they was ripping and running in the early 80s and shit like that. Knowledge was a throwback, man. You know what I'm saying? And I had the honor and privilege of being around knowledge and getting to know knowledge and able to say that's my comrade. You know what I'm saying? But first, let me say this. My story of black knowledge begins with his uncle, Shakim, rest in peace, the legendary Shakim out of East New York. If you know, you know. Rest in peace, OG. You know what I'm saying? Shakim was an OG I met in Clinton back in 94. And at that time, he had about 20 years in with a couple of jail bodies under his belt. Yeah, son, Shakim was the real deal. And Shakim used to always tell me about his nephew, Black Knowledge, or my nephew, Black Knowledge. So I used to always hear stories about Black Knowledge. And then Shakim told me that was his nephew. So I already knew he was people's. But the stories and the wild shit you used to hear about Black Knowledge, man, shit was crazy. I used to hear shit about him, man, that was bananas. But then when I met him, it was like oil and water. He was a totally different person, son. But I remember the stories I used to hear about this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because he ripped and ran with a lot of my comrades, you know what I'm saying, before I got to meet him. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Rockstar, you know what I'm saying? He ran with my boy Rockstar. They came up in the streets together in the early 80s. And let me tell you this about the early 80s. In the early 80s, East New York was the murder capital of the world. You understand this? The murder capital of the world. They was out there in East New York laying it down. You know what I'm saying? Everything from the 18 to solo individual motherfuckers putting their work in. You know what I'm saying? The names out there is legendary. And in the 80s and early 90s, that shit was the murder capital of the world. And understand this. A young little Black Knowledge was out there moving the crowd. You hear me? Wild for the night, moving the crowd in the 80s and in the early 90s. You understand what I'm saying? No, the late 80s, because Knowledge got knocked in the late 80s. Moving the crowd. He was a little black nigga moving the crowd. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when I first started hearing stories about Black Knowledge, and they was HDM stories, and they was movies. Like this nigga was wild for the night. And when you hear them stories, you would think he was some big black ugly nigga, right? He was a little black motherfucker, smooth as they want to be, old R&B singing nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna get to some funny shit, because when he watched this video, he gonna be crying. I'm gonna get to some shit about him being an R&B nigga too, word. But anyway, the first time I started hearing stories about Black Knowledge was HDM stories. You know what I'm saying? And they always was movies. Black Knowledge was one of them niggas. He want beef with live niggas. He want beef with niggas who think they tough. Yeah, he wanted them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I remember the story. His name's caught up in some Larry Davis shit. I was like, damn, he getting that Larry Davis and niggas like, yo, this nigga wild for the night. You know what I'm saying? Some jury shit, HDM. Niggas is all in the same house. Niggas ain't really know each other, neg each other, whatever. But Larry Davis had another case other than the one that was polarized. He had another case with a little homie named Burgos. Burgos was a co-defendant. He let Burgos wear some jewels on a visit, some rings and Bengal bracelets. He was crazy heavy. Little Burgos went on a visit crazy heavy. So he goes on the visit heavy. When he coming off the visit, you know how that shit be. Niggas be passing jury so niggas can get heavy. He passed the jury to a nigga named Carlito. Carlito go on the visit. On his way off the visit, you know who Carlito passed it to? Carlito passed the jewels off to the legendary Hound Dog. The legendary Hound Dog. Rest in peace, OG. I had the pleasure of meeting Hound Dog in upstate box. He was my neighbor, worth of mother. He's the OG, and that nigga wild for the night. May he rest in peace. He made it out of prison. You know what I'm saying? He passed away a free man. You know what I'm saying? So salute And rest in peace to Hound Dog. Legendary. So fucking Carlito passed the jewels off the Hound Dog. So now every time somebody get back to the house, Larry Davis questioned about his jewelry. First person he asked, yo, Burgos with the jewelry. Oh, nah, you gotta let Carlito get heavy. All right, cool. Carlito come back. You with the jewels? You all gave him the Hound Dog. What? Now, Hound Dog ain't like that nigga Larry. Now, all these niggas in the same block. Larry, the little nigga Burgos, Carlito, and Black Knowledge. Black Knowledge in the block with these niggas. Hound Dog not. But Hound Dog a G. So he went to the block on some gangster shit. He went back to the block. His weight was up. The police let him in. Nigga Hound Dog go to the block. Like, yo, check this out, man. I'm gonna give you these rings back, but I'm gonna keep these Bengal braces. Then the niggas like, yo, what up? Now the nigga Burgos, he had a brother. They used to call the nigga Big Burgos or some shit like that. He was in the block with them niggas. So while little Burgos and the nigga Hound Dog going over dispute over the jury, the brother, like, he intervened on some, yo, what's up? You want to get busy type shit? And I think he popped on a straggler nigga who happened to be in the area. The nigga, a nigga named what's the nigga name? Nelson or some shit like that. Nell or some shit like that. Nell was part of the team or whatever, and he was on the scene. And I think the brother popped on Nell. And when he hit Nell real bad in his skull or some shit like that. Blood splattered everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The little nigga Burgos and Hound Dog shaking out. Police getting crazy. And out of nowhere, here come this little nigga Black Knowledge jumping off the second tier. Knowledge jumps off the second tier. He blows the nigga Big Burgos from top of his motherfucking head all the way down to his chin. Some nasty shit. Knowledge wigs this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when Knowledge wigged the nigga, the police done came, the squad done came, so now Knowledge and Hound Dog too deep. Yo, what's up? They back to back fighting with the police. Now, nigga Hound Dog was legendary. Hound Dog was legendary putting it on the police. Hound Dog tell the nigga Knowledge, yo, get behind me. Every nigga I put down, take his nightstick. And Knowledge like, what? Every nigga I put on his back pocket, you take his nightstick. Sure enough, he put about 2 niggas down. Knowledge standing in the middle of the gallery with 2 nightsticks. Hound Dog was legendary, shit. And when you hear shit like that, man, that shit be movies, kid. The niggas was making movies in HDM. And Knowledge was one of them little wild niggas, son. Just like when they got it on with that Jamaican nigga. A Jamaican nigga named Britta or some shit like that. Yeah, he was a live nigga. And I told you, Knowledge got a tendency of getting in the beef with live niggas or fake niggas who think they tough. He'll expose a nigga. So Knowledge and these niggas, Soul B, salute to the general Soul B. That's the big homie. These niggas HDM doing what they do. They in the block. They crazy heavy. They mad deep. And I'm telling you, son, Rikers Island was the worst place in the worst jail in America at one time, son. And don't take that lightly. That was the worst place in the worst jail in America. County jail, worst in America, son. Don't take it lightly. Shit was crazy. Niggas was wearing their own clothes. Niggas was wearing jewelry. Then niggas was busting moves for drugs. Niggas was running around with cash. It was crazy. It was like the streets of New York. I'm telling you. Bananas. So these niggas in HDM on a jury hunt. The Jamaican nigga come through crazy heavy. And listen, man, I seen a lot of Jamaican niggas in the street who get money, son. Them niggas don't be wearing no bullshit jewelry. So this nigga came through rocked up, son. Like real jewelry, big diamonds and shit, wearing all this shit because he was a stepper. He knew he was a stepper. He wasn't checking none of that shit in. He came through with all that shit on. Sure enough, son, as soon as the nigga roll up in the house, man, nigga Soul B made his move. Soul B put the nigga out, try to fiend the nigga and all that crazy shit. Black Knowledge rolling down on the nigga. Black Knowledge going in the nigga pockets. When Black Knowledge going in the nigga pockets, he think he hit the jackpot because the nigga had 2 gem stars. So now it's like, oh shit, he backed down 2 gem stars. They take the nigga jewelry. They ain't pat the nigga down. That's where they fucked up. Always shun in the middle of a heist. And if you throw a gun in the nigga face, you make sure you pat him down. You make sure you pat him down, son. You pat his waist. You pat that nigga ankles, all that shit, son. I ain't sitting here giving up robbery lessons, but you better be careful if you do some shit like that, because you turn around, motherfucker, blow your head off. I'm telling you how to be careful. I ain't telling you how to commit a robbery. I'm telling you how to be careful. But anyway, Knowledge ain't pat that nigga down. So they books this nigga. They all get in. Oh shit, to burn his jewelry, real jewelry. That's what threw them niggas off. They saw them diamonds and shit, them clusters, all that shit. They was like, oh shit, man, they ain't pat that nigga down, son. So now they telling nigga, yo, go to the bubble, tell them niggas you can't stay here no more. That was the thing on Rikers Island. You rob a nigga, run a nigga out the house, or you give a nigga opportunity to tell the police, yo, I can't live here. Some niggas ain't do that. They got to get ran out, stand in front of the bubble leaking like, yo, I can't stay here no more type shit. You know what I'm saying? So they try to press this nigga, yo, tell them niggas you can't stay here. They trying to handle this nigga like a duck, but he a stepper. All this time in his mind, he like, yo, as soon as I get the chance, I'm firing on these niggas. Because they ain't pat the nigga down. He gripped up. Man, they trying to debo this nigga. Yo, tell the police you can't stay here, all that stupid shit. He like, yeah, all right. The nigga who was telling him that shit, he hit that nigga dead in his fucking face with an ice pick. Cleaned that nigga. Boom. Now, I'm telling you a story because this nigga Britta deserves his flowers, man. This nigga hit all them niggas. He hit like 9 of these niggas. Black Knowledge, too. No, listen, son. He hit the first nigga that day. Boom, hit the first nigga. They got him up out of there. Now this nigga, oh wow, Jamaican niggas, so all the Jamaican niggas is on this nigga. Yo, what's up, yo? Yo, I'm getting busy. It's on site. He tell the Jamaican niggas, right? The very next day, son, they up in the mess hall, crazy deep. No. Yeah, what happened was the nigga Black Knowledge went on a visit. And while Black Knowledge was on the motherfucking visit, Britta done ran into 2 or 3 of these niggas in the hallways, in the yard, whatever. He done hit 3 of them niggas. Word, he done hit 3 of them niggas. Man, who texting me, man, while I'm on my joint? Man, I'm working right now. Pardon self. I'm about bad. He done hit about 3 of these niggas, right? And in total, he hit about 8 of them niggas. Black Knowledge included, son. And when he went on his rampage, son, he hit Black Knowledge. He hit Soul B. He hit the little homie Marquise. I say little homie because he's short, but Marquise is my OG. Shout out and salute to Marquise in Brownsville. Marquise is wild for the night. I got to do a story on Marquise. Oh, my God. But listen, he hit Black Knowledge. He hit Soul B. He hit Marquise. He hit a nigga named Jeff to the left for some crazy shit from Coney Island. He hit Fat Jabbar. And he hit the nigga named Kim from Queens. Yo, listen, he went crazy. He hit all them niggas. He hit all them niggas. And the reason why I'm telling you this story is because when that shit hit the fan in the mess hall, when it hit the fan in the mess hall that night, and they was getting crazy. When he hit all them niggas, son, he hit some of them niggas in the mess hall in the midst of that riot type shit. He was going out. And when he hit Knowledge, when he hit the nigga Knowledge one of them get back niggas. Knowledge trying to get the nigga back. So have Knowledge chasing the nigga around the mess hall or whatever. And he tried to run through a gate. And you know Brooklyn niggas be everywhere. One of the police niggas was a Brooklyn nigga out of East New York. The nigga closed the gate on the nigga. Boom. So Knowledge was able to wig the nigga. Knowledge gave the nigga some shoe shine shit. No disrespect to the homie hook off. You know I love you, kid. Free hook off. He gave the nigga some shoe shine shit. Knowledge cut the nigga like 4-5 times in his face, right? So now when squad come, they bagging niggas. That same police who closed the gate, he run down on Nalo. Yo, let me get that murder. Nalo passed the nigga the hammer. He held the hammer down and shit. He gave Knowledge his shit right back. Like, you listen, son, it's on. Y'all niggas in pop. I'm not gonna disarm you. Do your thing. So Knowledge stayed gripped up in the midst of that one. But yo, I'm telling you, son, that nigga Black Knowledge was always involved in movies. So I'm hearing all this crazy shit. Like, this nigga, wow. So when I meet Shakim, and Shakim like, yo, that's my nephew, really crazy. I was with Shakim, what, 9'4", 9'5", Clinton. I go to Attica, 9'7". 9'7", I'm in Attica, in the mess hall, E block. Black Knowledge in the mess hall. So now I get to meet this nigga. Yo, you Black Knowledge. Yeah, yo, Shakim, your uncle. Yeah, that's my people. All right, cool. This nigga was the total opposite of all that shit I hear. Maybe he was getting older. He was winding down. It is 1997. Nigga been down about a decade or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga was the coolest nigga in the world. He was the funniest nigga in the world. And he loved the chicks, nigga. Oh my God, Black Knowledge love them chicks, son. He love the chicks. He's a cool ass motherfucker. So we in the mess hall. We chilling in the mess hall. We playing football together, basketball, all that shit, eating together. We rocking because he don't fuck with too many niggas. He embraced me and that was my dude. You know what I'm saying? And I remember we had the other civilian nigga in the mess hall. Knowledge had that nigga under the wing. Knowledge sunk that nigga. Then when Knowledge broke out, Knowledge made sure that nigga took care of me. Like, yo, Knowledge was the coolest thing in the world. Knowledge leaves me and go down to Shawanga. 9-8 sometime. I make my rounds. 2000, I fall in Shawanga. Black Knowledge there. As soon as I get there, he like, yo, I got fruit on my basketball team. Yo, what's up? Yo, me. Fruit. So we get on the basketball team. We put some work in. I rolled up in the spot, took a chip. Wrote the mother. Knowledge to tell you that. So Knowledge like, yo, come to the mess hall. So I go to D Block mess hall. We over there chilling. Too deep. I'm fucking with this nigga Black Knowledge. This is my guy. And we had a ball over there in D Block, son, working out, playing ball, and neither one of us had a chick at the time, so we was thirsty, trying to bag chicks. Like, yo, that was my guy, son. And I'm gonna tell you some funny shit, man. Y'all ever seen Eddie Murphy when he do the James Brown imitation? Too hot in the hot tub on Saturday Night Live. That's some funny shit, man. I told you that nigga Black Knowledge, he'll be walking down the gallery singing an R&B song and shit. Because he funny like that. No, he think he can sing. I ain't gonna say he funny like that. He think he can sing. You know what I'm saying? And he love the bitches. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he love the chicks for himself. I gotta get out that habit using that B word, man. Brother Lord Jamal called Kamala Harris, all types of B's and shit. That wasn't cool. So I'm trying to nix that. You know what I'm saying? So now there's a lot of chicks. You know what I'm saying? So he'll bust an R&B tune in a minute. So this is at a time when his little black ass had braids, right? So I think his hair wasn't done or some shit. He was getting his hair undone or some shit like that. Funny fro. And we sitting in the motherfucking table, right? And that shit came on. Eddie Murphy, too hot in the hot tub, doing the James Brown shit. And the nigga looked just like Black Knowledge, so. Yo, we taught Black Knowledge a new asshole 2000 summer in D Block, Shawanga. Oh, we used to kill Knowledge about that shit, sir. And he took it like a champ because he's a funny nigga. When he get on you, he get on you. I had a nigga on top of me, old ugly nigga. Knowledge just be like, yo, fool, that nigga cooking. That was Knowledge's favorite shit. Yo, that nigga cooking. Word, Knowledge was my guy, son. Word to mother, son. I went to the box when them niggas left them niggas in the box. So, look how this shit worked out. I'm downstairs with Black Knowledge. When I go to the box, I'm upstairs with Soul B. Shit was crazy. Word, we was all upstairs together. Me, Soul B, and the homie Little out of the Bronx. If y'all know, you know. Free Gambino was up there. It was me, Gambino, Soul B, Tankhead out the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? The other homie. You know what I'm saying? The blood. Not Tankhead from Fort Greene, the other Tankhead, the blood Tankhead. He was up there. Brandon was up there. Brandon just knocked the police out. Briz had just knocked the police out. Briz was up there. We was crazy deep upstairs in the box. Word. Yeah, man. Fucking Black Knowledge, boy. But yo, peep game. Remember I told you he wigged that nigga up. Burgo's big brother. He wigged that nigga. This is the late 80s on the island. Man, about what? In 95, Black Knowledge making his rounds, he falls in Comstock. Now, when he fell in Comstock, now Burgos and them niggas is Latino. You know what I'm saying? Him and his brother, they Latino. So when Knowledge fall in Comstock, the nigga he cut, not only is he Latino, but he ganged up now. He Latin King. So when Knowledge roll up in the spot, he already know what it is in Comstock. You know what I'm saying? They got a pit in the back where niggas go back there and shake out knife to knife and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge ain't have no hammer. So as soon as he stepped in the yard, you know what I'm saying, he went to the phone and he ran into the nigga. And the nigga like called Knowledge out. So Knowledge like, yeah, all right, whatever. So Knowledge keep it pushing, go sit on the back bleachers and shit. And when he go sit on the black bleachers, he's scoping out the yard. He see a gang of blacks and Brooklyn niggas together. He see them, but he ain't really paying them niggas no mind. The little homie Stacy out of Red Hook. I told y'all about the little nigga Stacy. I had to do the nigga dirty on the alley. Take the nigga jury because he should have been wearing it. But it was my man Rome shit. We smoked the shit. I let Rome get high. Then I told him, yo, we just smoked your chain. But yeah, Stacy the homie, son. Stacy the homie. We was down there being the boys on our bullshit. But anyway, Stacy rolled up on Niles and was like, yo, OG, I don't know you, but my name is Stacy out of Red Hook. First and foremost, you're here. He gave Niles a knife. He said, yo, you see all the homies over there? Niles was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, yo, that's all for you. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you out here, jump you, none of that shit. And once Niles heard that, Niles was like, say less. Niles jumped up off the motherfucking bleachers, went straight to the pit. No, he went straight to the Latin King niggas. He went straight to them niggas. Man, Niles one of them niggas, son. Niles want beef with real niggas. Niles want beef with live niggas. Niles want beef with niggas who think they tough. So Niles said, he ran down on them that King niggas like, yo, what's up? What's poppin'? And the niggas was like, yo, what's up? He said, yo, first and foremost, let me tell y'all this. I hope he telling y'all the truth, and I hope he tell y'all niggas he had his knife in his hand when I blew him. Everybody like, what? He had his fucking knife in his hand when I blew him, and he ain't get busy. Take it for what it is. Man, them Latin Kings charged that nigga up and told that nigga, man, you got to shake out with this nigga one-on-one, man. What the fuck is going on? So they going down to the pit. And remember, Stacy done passed this nigga Niles a knife. Niles gripped up. Niles on his blood is boiling. He ready to get at this nigga. Niles and the nigga walking to the pit, just two of them niggas. Man, that nigga had to change of heart. On the way to the pit, that nigga start telling Niles all this, yo, listen, man, I'ma swallow my pride because you got braids and dreads in your hair. We just had a beef with the Jamaicans. And if me and you get it on, they're going to think it's still the Latin Kings and Jamaican beef. So I'm going to just leave this alone before some other shit to ride. Niles was like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Hold that down. Keep it pushing. Yeah, man. Niles is one of them niggas, son. I'm telling you. Niles is wild for the night, son. That's my guy. I should have been to the story on Niles. You know what I'm saying? I've been bullshitting. But, you know, right now, I should have did Niles' story when I did Got Tony's story. Real talk. That's when I should have did Niles' story. You know what I'm saying? But I've been on this Eastern New York shit with Tech for a few days. So it's only right that I do knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Word. I did Black Kai. You know what I'm saying? Black Kai the homie. Y'all know Black Kai from tuning into YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well say I did Black Kai already. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? He all in the boys. Yeah. The boys. Y'all know what it is. Black Eye is in the boys. You know what I'm saying? Black Eye will be in Vegas. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? East New York. Stand up. Y'all know this hit before. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Drac. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Rockstar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Smoke and his Code D Young. Those is the peoples out there, son. I'm on the streets like them yellow lines. I keep telling y'all that. But Black Knowledge is the homie. And I felt the need to do his story, son, because he wild for the night. And let me tell you something. It's so much more to Black Knowledge. So don't be surprised if I be back with a part 2, the addendum. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more. And when he watch this shit, I know he gonna get flashbacks and he gonna hit me and be like, yo, remember this? Remember that? Remember this? Because that's my guy, son. We got history. I keep telling y'all niggas, fruit know everybody, son. And everybody know fruit. Everybody know fruit. Niggas ain't got no dirt on my name, son. Y'all niggas need to stop hating and stop trying to create shit. You know what I'm saying? And accept the fact that I am him. I am him, son. And I'm doing me, son. And more importantly, I'm repping for Brooklyn, son. So give me my flowers. Stop the hate, man. Wrote them up. And on that note, man, I'm going to end this story on Black Knowledge, man, because that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I know he waiting for this shit to air so he could get his laughs and jokes on. I know he gonna fall out about that Eddie Murphy shit. Yeah, that big nigga Lou. Yo, Knowledge, that big nigga Lou used to kill you. Remember Big Lou? He used to have us playing Ghetto Jeopardy. Word to mother. We had fun in Chihuahua in 2000, son. We made the best of that shit. 2000 something. Oh, another thing. Me and Black Knowledge was together. I told y'all me and Gino was together when Hamo and Nut and that LG shit popped out. Black Knowledge was with us. And he had history with Hamo. I didn't know Hamo. I knew T-Rock. You know what I'm saying? T-Rock was still breathing and alive at the time. So when Hamo died, that shit's kind of like affected Knowledge. And me and Knowledge used to build on that shit. Because he ain't no nut. He don't know no fucking world. None of that shit. So I had to school him on to the history of LG. You know what I'm saying? NA Rock tension, all that dumb shit. I could only give them what I knew at the time because a lot of shit went down that I didn't know. But I say all that to say we was together. You know what I'm saying? We was together when Homo passed, and I watched Knowledge go through that shit because Homo was the homie. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. Yo, Black Knowledge, I love you, kid. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Big Fruit Podcast. Y'all know what it is, son. I move the crowd. I move the streets. This is for y'all, Brooklyn, East New York. Stand up. Salute.